I would like to use today to bring to you a seasonal series of 3-minute messages to develop what, for me, is the most prominent theme of this season: God in person. Perhaps no period in our lifetime has reminded Christians as strongly as these past 2 years has just how essential in-person, face-to-face meeting is, both to the purposes of God on earth and to the well-being of the human race as social beings. The theme of God in person is nowhere displayed more beautifully or touchingly than in today's reading from the Gospel of Luke chapter 2, verses 25 to 32. Let's read. And there was a man in Jerusalem whose name was Simeon, and this man was righteous and devout, looking forward to the consolation of Israel. And the Holy Spirit was upon him, and it had been revealed to him by the Holy Spirit that he would not see death before he had seen the Lord's Christ. And he came by the Spirit into the temple. And when the parents brought the child Jesus to carry out for him the custom of the law, then he took him in his arms and blessed God and said, Now, Lord, you're letting your bondservant depart in peace, according to your word, for my eyes have seen your salvation, which you have prepared in the presence of all the peoples, a light of revelation for the Gentiles and the glory of your people Israel. Two little phrases leap out of this passage to me today. He took him in his arms, and my eyes have seen. Our God, who is the creator of all things, spiritual and physical, visible and invisible, is a God who weaves both of these dimensions together to make plain to simple, humble people the great gift of salvation. And how fitting that the glorious revelation of this plan should be made known to Simeon through the locking of his elderly gaze upon a baby cradled in his very arms. You may not have a baby to hold today, but why not rest your hand on someone you love, look them in the eye, in gratitude that you're physically able to do it, and say, Happy Christmas. I thank God that He blessed me by gifting you into my life. Happy Christmas.